The Anglers Extra pregame show rolls on from Spillane Field before Chatham's last contest of the season against the Wareham Gatemen. It's time for Catch the Day. Ian Unsworth fieldside with Chatham assistant coach Randy Whisler. Thanks for coming on.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, Ian.
Coach, you've won 3 in a row. What's gotten your team going?
Well, we've just been a lot more consistent offensively. We've always been pretty decent with, with our pitching and defense. Been playing pretty consistent there pretty much all summer. Just haven't really put it all together offensively. I think guys are finally trying to find some timely hitting when we need it and get us a couple runs when we need them to kind of jumpstart some stuff, and everybody starting to come together.
Last night, you guys had 3 singles to lead off the ball game. What worked well for your offense yesterday?
Well, we were starting to stay more middle of the field and grinding more at bats and putting balls in play more. Yeah, we had a chance to have a big inning that first inning. We came away with 1, but Marcus hit that ball really well to shortstop, and he smoked it, and they turned a double play. We got 1 out of it, but that's what we need. We need good at bats, hard contact, and move the runners when we need to and get them in. And I think we're doing a much better job as of late doing that.
Have you guys placed a bigger emphasis on small balls, such as putting the ball in play, bunts, and sac flies?
Yeah, we have. We really talked about that because, early on we've had a lot of, a lot of swing and misses, trying to do too much with the bat, getting a lot of big swings. So these guys are really starting to work on putting the ball in play more, and get bunt when we have to, get a guy over, whatever it takes, to try to get a guy over in scoring position and get the next guy the next big hit.
Guys played a very clean defensive game last night, no errors. What impressed you the most about your defense over the past couple of games?
Well, they've pretty much all season have played well defensively. We've had our games where we've made a few mistakes, but I think for the most part, overall, defensively that's been our strong point, and pitching.
So today at Spillane Field with a stone dust infield, what challenge does that present to your defensive unit?
Well, it's just a different surface. They just got to go play. Can't worry about that. I mean, we've played here before, and normally it plays pretty true. I mean, even though it's a different color, it doesn't look pretty. But you still got to go out and play and be ready every pitch for the ball come at you and get ready to play.
2 other challenges for your team today. First, the heat. It was 90 degrees middle of the day in Chatham, and here in Wareham, it's still in the 80s. How does your team handle the hot temperature?
Well, I think they'll be okay. A lot of these guys are from all over the country. They've played in heat before. I know back home it was like 100, 110 in Oklahoma, where I'm from. So, I mean, obviously it's a little bit different. It's been colder out here, but I think they'll be fine.
And there was also no batting practice at Spillane Field for Chatham today, and no infield or outfield. How does your team adjust to a different warm-up routine?
Well, that's a concern, right? You got to get ready to play. So we know, come out here and get ready to play. Even though sometimes you show and go a lot of times, mix things up, and it just happened to be one of those games where we just got to change the routine up a little bit and be ready to play from the first pitch on.
What's the show and go?
Well, show and go is when BP, no infield, and just show up and go play. And a lot of times you do that when you try to break up stuff. But we've been playing well. So we want to try to keep our same routine because we've been playing well.
So there's a technical term for just showing up without any warm-ups.
Yes, there is. Show and go.